Hello everybody, today we're doing a Santa Fe smooth texture. This texture can be applied using a regular all-purpose joint compound that's thinned down, creamy consistency, or you can use what we call a topping. A topping is just a drywall mud with less glues. They use these toppings because they have less glue in it, so when they do set up and you have to turn around and sand it, it's easier to sand. It gives a better, creamier, clean looking finish. So that's why they like to use these yellow topping muds. With this, we got everything all mixed up because we're doing stilt work. So I got my pump out. We went ahead and we mixed 4 buckets up, so it's ready to go. So we don't have to get up and down off stilts. So it's easier to set yourself up. So when you start mudding, you can just keep on mudding, not get distracted by getting more mud, this and that. Once you start mudding, you want to just go. Of course, this is a texture you wouldn't be able to just jump on stilts and start doing yourself. I'm just showing you the process, how we do a large room like this. We've been working on this job for a couple weeks now on an hourly project. So we've just been going through, skimming everything out. And then today we're just doing the Santa Fe skip. But this, we're just using it's like an 18-inch pan. I even seen guys use 18-inch to 24-inch pans and knives. But we use this, basically this, it's a curved 18-inch knife. Used to be able to get them at the stores, but now they're hard to get. But this is the knife we like to use for Santa Fe type textures. It puts the material on nice, and it follows any dips and waves because the knife is flexible, so it fills in any deep areas as you're texturing. So we don't like to stand the knife up and take all the mud off. We're kind of putting a nice layer on when we do it. So we work in an area, say like a 4 foot by 4 foot area, and you're just going to put basically your whole pan on the whole area, and then you're going to go back and trowel it down, steering the knives to eliminate lap marks, knife marks, stuff like that. You don't want to start putting a bunch of gouges in your texture. You are going to get a few lap marks. Even the best drywallers leave lap marks, but those are what you sand out after the texture dries before you do the painting process. But yeah, just going through on stilts, put the mud on, work an area, and just keep working your way over until you finish the room. Once you get the ceilings all complete, then you do the walls. Once you get the top walls down, then you can jump down on the bottoms and bring the bottoms up from the base area up to like the 4 foot, 5 foot area where you brought the walls down. But you just watch how you put the area on, just working a section at a time, and before you know it, you're getting some done. This job, this day, we actually went through 8 buckets of this mud in about 3 to 4 hours. So we went through a lot of materials this day, so it is time consuming, use a lot of energy doing this type of texture. This is a Santa Fe texture. It's not a smooth wall. So you see it's like pretty much 95% smooth, but there are some skip voids in it. That's just the style of texture out here. It's a Santa Fe smooth texture. It's done in most higher end homes. Of course, some people always want smooth wall, but out here we do a lot of this Santa Fe. And if you've been to my area, I live in Phoenix metro area, so Phoenix, Scottsdale, Mesa, Paradise Valley, all those high-end homes in those areas, they like this Santa Fe look. It's real clean, crisp, and with the Santa Fe voids here and there, it kind of doesn't make it look perfect, because nothing's worse than having perfect walls and seeing imperfections. So that's the cross between a smooth wall and a Santa Fe, is that there are some imperfections. So you're not always staring at imperfections in your walls. So that's why people like it. Looks clean, fresh, makes everything look nice when you do nice Santa Fe like this. Of course, a job like this, they had originally a spray splatter knockdown type texture. So we actually had to go through everything, skim it out with regular joint compounds, and then turn around and even sand it, follow through with a second coat on the bad areas, even touched up before we even think about doing this Santa Fe smooth over it. You really don't texture over textures. You could, but they'll look really rough, so you always have to skim out your area smooth. Basically, a new canvas, smooth canvas before you do any type of new textures. But yeah, simple video. Have many others. This is going to go on the texture playlist. This is just a basic Santa Fe texture. Hope you like the video, and please comment, like, and if you haven't done it already, please subscribe. Thanks for viewing.